What's up, guys? It's Marcus coming back at you. I checked out a really interesting channel. This guy called Tom Bilyeu. It's Biluey, something like that. Tom Bilyeu. You gotta check it out. This guy's really intelligent. I got some facts and things from him. I like, most of the stuff that I got here today come from his channel. What I like to discuss today is political violence. It is on the rise. In fact, 1 out of 4 Americans think it's okay to use political violence if they disagree with the opposition. And what was this other statistic I had that 40% of young people think that hate speech should be restricted or even illegal. Look at the UK. Around 30 people a day are being arrested for posts and things that they have posted or said online. There is absolutely no freedom of speech in the UK, and I guess that's what they're trying to get us to do here. I just don't understand the people on the left who are actively calling for our rights to be taken. And it goes back to the Jimmy Kimmel thing. I don't agree with what the man says at all. But he has the freedom to say it. He has the freedom of speech, and I will stand by that. Get up there and say what you want, make yourself look like an ass. But the government should not interfere, especially with like comedy routines and things. The government should not. I'm trying to be as biased as I can here. Considering that, he did lie. He did try to say that Tyler Robinson was a MAGA, right-wing, conservative, all that, in which he wasn't. We know that now. But anyways, getting back to what I was talking about, this guy, Tom Bilyeu, he's got all kind of stuff. He's talking about how freedom of speech is going to be the end of all our freedoms. Once they take our freedom of speech, then they can, because who dictates what you can and can't say? If the government has that power, then they can just come in and arrest you for anything. Oh, well, we know you said this, we said that. We're just giving away our freedom. Let me see what. Charlie Kirk said it best. There is no such thing as hate speech. There's, you might not like it or whatever. Freedom of speech has to cover everything across the board. Whether you agree with it, whether you like it, whatever. And these people are calling for political violence. It's just crazy. If you don't agree with somebody, shoot them. How? That to me is fascist. That is a dictatorship kind of leaders. If I don't like what you say, I'm going to assassinate you. I saw something online that was really cool. Charlie Kirk, when he was assassinated, it said, "Prove me wrong" on his tent thing that he was under, and he openly handed the mic to people and said, "Prove me wrong." Is that something a fascist would do? No. They would no. And this Nazi thing, people calling them Nazis. Nazis were a party created in Germany that were anti-Semite. Very specific there. I know that they did have racist stings in all of them, but calling somebody a Nazi is just too specific. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with any of this. Once you start down the road, each freedom is going to be stripped and stripped and stripped. And these people on the left not realize once they take our rights, they're going to come for theirs. It's just a huge problem. And another big thing is like the algorithms on YouTube and TikTok. You start out maybe a little liberal or whatever, and you look up one thing, and then it'll say that you like that, so it'll bring up more, and then more and more liberal stuff. And to me, this is why a lot of people, are being radicalized, is because these algorithms keep pumping this shit to them. I know it happened to me. I went extremely to the right, almost just completely radicalized, and now I'm seeing it like I was wrong. I can admit that I'm wrong, But also what this Tom Bilyeu was saying is that once we get into this civil war like mentality that we're having right now, the first thing that'll go will be the middle. You'll either be pushed to the left or to the right, and then it's all on. You know, it was something like 1 out of 5 people think the other side. No. I stand corrected. 65% of people in the United States believe that the other side of whatever side they're on, whether you're right, they think the left think the right, is evil. I know you've heard me voice on here many times that the left is evil, and why I say that is because the political violence aspect of it all. Not only do they call for political violence for people to be shot and killed, but once they do, like Charlie Kirk, then they get on here and celebrate, mock it, you know, and call for more. I seen a girl on there today telling people to go get a gun. I'm sorry, YouTube. Go get a pew pew, as people say, and go and pew pew ICE agents. Somebody on here is actually calling for people to assassinate government employees. Start with, I mean, you're going after people that are highly trained. You know, you're going to, I mean, it's not a good idea. Start with, and it's just hateful. And you know, what's so bad about it? The left is the ones that are talking about all this, about how, you know, hate speech should be illegal, people should be punished for hate speech, but yet they're the ones pushing for violence. They're the ones that are mocking the dead. Most of us on the right, I consider myself right-wing. I wouldn't say Republican, but I am more conservative. I am a Christian. We prayed for Charlie Kirk. We prayed for his family. I like Charlie Kirk. I agreed with a lot of what he had to say. Not all of it. I don't agree with all of it, because I don't agree with all of anything anybody says. I like Trump, and I like what he's doing in our country. I don't agree with everything. And that's what we should be doing. We have to start looking at the broader picture instead of just being radicalized by just one ideology that we are taking in here. What we're going to have to do is actually go out there and investigate, you know, not just listen to this media. Let me tell you something. Mainstream media is a bunch of BS. It's all lies. I don't trust anything they say. They are absolutely published by the left and have a left-wing agenda. So I don't trust anything they say. I feel like a lot of people on the left are just people that just openly and blindly follow whatever the media tells them. Whatever the media spits out there, they eat it up. And I think that's a lot of their problem. But see, myself, I'm starting to look into the broader picture. I'm trying to see it from both sides. Not with the whole political violence thing. I am completely against that. Any kind of violence, completely against. The only kind of violence you will hear me advocate for is self-defense. Somebody comes in your home. I live in a stand your ground state, and I live in the South. We all have. So, you know, you bust in our house, you ain't gonna last too long. You can leave your door unlocked, because people really ain't got the balls to do it, because they know what's gonna happen once they come through that door. Matter of fact, I had a neighbor a few years ago. Didn't know him real well, but I knew of him. He was shot and killed trying to break in to someone's house. And yeah, this political violence has got to stop. We're gonna have to meet in the middle. Another thing interesting this Tom guy told me was, or said on his channel, he said that believe it or not, all this goes back to economics. You know, in the last 5 years, inflation's going up by 25%, which is ridiculous. The cost of living is sky high. Young people today cannot afford to buy a house. All these people going to college, they're getting really good jobs, maybe not. So some of them get these crazy degrees and they can't find a job. But even if they do get a good job, now they owe hundreds of thousands of dollars towards the college. I think trade school is a really good thing. I went to trade school. I'm a welder by trade, and I make really good money, or I did. You know, I'm trying to do this YouTube thing now. But yeah, you know, just bear with me, guys. Like I said, I'm really trying to put this together. I'm really new at this. I'm still working on getting the right equipment. You know, I need to get a microphone, and and I'm still working on learning how to edit videos. I'd like to pop up little things in the corner like people do. I'll get there. Just please bear with me, and please like and subscribe. It'll really help me grow my channel. It'll really help me. And I'm starting to do more research, get more statistics, get more comfortable in front of the camera for you guys. But just bear with me. I promise things will get better. I will get better. And let's grow this channel into something good and positive. Maybe we can help somebody, reach some people, you know. But this political violence has got to stop. And we got to hold our government accountable. I feel like our government is taking advantage of things like Charlie Kirk's death and things like that as a distraction so they can weasel their little ways into doing things. And whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, right wing, left wing, whatever, I'm like I said, I'm a right wing Christian, but I don't trust the government wholeheartedly. Absolutely not. Like I said, I'm a Donald Trump supporter. Like I said, I wouldn't really call myself a Republican. I'm more independent, but I do vote for Trump. I do believe in a lot of his values and things, as you'll grow to see on this channel. But I don't trust the government wholeheartedly at all, no matter who is in office. And we, as the people that have the power of this government, we need to hold our government accountable. And we got to stop fighting with each other and realize who the real enemy is here. This inflation going up has got to stop. The cost of living has to go down. You know, until we do these things, nothing's going to get better. People can't unite when they're suffering in misery. I ain't gonna lie, I'm poor. I'm a poor guy, you know. I mean, it's just I have what they call inherited poverty, and the opposite of generational wealth, you know. But I don't consider myself poor, really. I mean, I'm financially poor, yeah. I mean, I get by, but I'm a very rich, blessed person. I have a beautiful, healthy daughter. I myself am very healthy. I'm a recovering addict. I put myself through hell. You have to forgive me, I look a little pale. I've been sick. I have a sinus infection. But I am very blessed. In that region, I am one of the richest people in the world. And that's all that matters to me, really. As long as my daughter is happy, I am happy. And I put my faith in God, and I know that the Lord will light my path and lead me where I need to be. But like I said, guys, if you could just really like and subscribe, share this, leave a comment. Maybe there's something we need to tackle. Maybe you have a rebuttal against something I say. I invite it all. I'm here. This is a learning experience for me as well. I'm digging in. I'm doing my homework. I am really trying to get the message out there. I want to be part of the solution, not a part of the problem. And I am a proud American. And I just want to see this country get back on track, because that's one thing. Oh, that's another thing he talked about is we'll never get on track. Like, wokeism will never survive because 6% of people that voted for Kamala Harris don't want to have kids. I mean, I'm sorry, I correct myself. Only 6% of them want to have kids. Most of them want to focus on career. They can't do this cancel culture, which is destroying businesses, companies, people. I mean, all wokeism does is destroy things. It is not something that contributes to humanity. It is not something that moves us forward. And the liberals are supposed to be the progressive ones, you know, supposed to be helping us move forward. But this wokeism, it's got us dead in our tracks and falling behind. Humanity cannot prosper through wokeism. That has to die. Political correctness has gone too far. You can't even joke anymore. You really can't. I can't even sit here and tell you exactly things I really want to say, because I mean, not that it's bad, not that it was racist or anything. It's just saying things like you have to do this instead of saying exactly what this is. You know, just stupid stuff like that. You know. Well, anyways, guys, this ran on for long enough. Please like and subscribe. Please share this with people. Let's grow this channel. Let's be a part of the solution, not the problem. Anything you want to talk about, or if you have any rebuttal against anything I say, please leave it in the comments. I will address it. God bless all of you. God bless America. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.